And Marvel, hi. I seen little mama in here. Kickside, welcome Kickside. Everybody hit Kickside with that favorite, you guys. She does a lot of behind the scenes for me. She also has a show on a show called The Other Side. So we will definitely go into that when I once we wrap the show up. But if you guys are just coming in here and you're new, this is a show that I do every week. And obviously, I'm super tatted, and you know, I like hearing about tattoos and stories and what they mean behind it. And I think some of you guys do too. So as we just embrace this show, if you guys are interested in being on the show, you guys can send in your tattoos to Behind the Ink 2.0 on Snapchat. You can send in your tattoos for a chance to actually be featured on the show. What else do I need to tell you guys about? Oh, we've got merch out that you guys can find on Behind the Ink on my Instagram. On my Instagram here. Hi, Sharky. Hi. Hi. All right, so can I get you guys to just select the box? I'm going to let you guys take over and do the talking today. Just not, too hype, too every hype. So let's get all three of my people to suggested box as I get your guys' tattoos up, and we just vibe out, So I feel like I just need to, probably smoke just a little, right? Where's my dad at? Okay. Ooh, saw. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me get the tattoos. I need all three of you guys to select the box. So you know how we do this every week. Excuse me. Better. Okay, so let me pull your guys' tattoos. I see 3 boxes. I'm so glad you guys are still here. Thank you for bearing with me. So let me just separate these 3 real quick. Ba-da, ba, 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 la, 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 la. Sure, sure, sure. You guys see them come by one at a time? Sure. All right, perfect. So let me get this over here. Okay, hi guys. Welcome everybody. Sharky, thank you for the Wills King. Appreciate that. All right, so here we go. Sorry, I've got like 3 screens going up right now. I'm almost there. Mozilla. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Hey, little mama. Welcome. Hi, welcome to Behind the Ink. Thank you so much for being patient. Hi, what's up with it, you guys? Thank you so much for being patient. And thanks for being a part of the show today. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the chat and just give us a little bit of a brief, story about who you are, girl.
My name is Little Mama. I've been coming in your lives probably over a year now, watching you. I love your show. So I figured, I'll give it a shot and, show everybody, what I have. And so.
Appreciate that, girl. I really appreciate that. So are you a streamer or are you just pretty much a viewer on here? You just pretty much watch the...
I stream, but not like I'm supposed to. I do, but not a whole lot. I need to get back into it.
Okay, well, no worries. Good thing we're not here for streaming then, right? Good thing we're here for some tattoos.
Right.
So I believe you sent in 3 tattoos for us to look at today. So let me go ahead and
yes,
we'll
ma'am.
just start in no particular order. So we'll go ahead and put your first tattoo up there. So if you guys move the comments away, you should be able to see the tattoos. How's it looking for everybody? All right.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that one is the rose. It was representing my daughter. It's got her name and her birthday in it. Okay. And she's very special to me. She just turned 18. Okay. So, yeah.
Hi, you made it. You made it. We were a little late today, but I'm glad you made it. Okay, little mama. So that's nice. A nice little colorful tattoo with your daughter Destiny's name on there. I love that. So, what was I going to say? Okay, so how old were you when you got this? Like, how old? So, did you get this back in 2003?
No, it was probably 4 years ago.
Okay. Okay. So how much would you say this cost you, and did you get this done at a shop?
It was probably about 600, and I got it through a friend of mine.
Wow. Okay, that seems like a lot for 600 bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Well, I love it. I love it. It's short, sweet, simple. Nice color on there. So let's go ahead and pull up the other one we got for you over here.
thank you. And that one's old. It's been, like I said, it's been, through the ringer. It was a friend's first tattoo. It's meaning for my grandma as well. She passed, and she's like my mom. My mom, you know, is still alive, but she's been like my second mom. So,
Right.
but yeah,
Okay, well, I love that. I love that, and just like we have a tattoo owner and artist in the building today, and I that's why when I heard, I'm like 600. That's a lot. Like he's supposed to be your friend, and he fucking taxed your ass, girl. So
yeah.
okay, so I like this. This is just a little pink heart. It looks kind of like a ribbon, and it says, "What's it say again?" Until I see you again.
Until I
Correct?
see you again.
Okay, no problem, no problem. All right. So we have one last tattoo. If you guys are just now getting in here, this is Behind the Ink, which is a show that I do every single week. If you guys have tattoos and you want to be on the show, then all you have to do is submit your tattoos to Behind the Ink 2.0 on Snapchat, and we'll go ahead and get you on the show, Sharky. So for your last tattoo, Miss Lil Mama, I got you right here. Let's go ahead and talk about what this means to you.
That was my actual first one, and that was actually done in a shop.
Okay. Oh, no story behind it, or
And
hello?
I didn't hear you. I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
was saying no story behind it, just a bunch of the picture's not really that good, so I can't really see too much, but I see some more roses in there. Looks like a
No,
thorn.
it's just a rose. It's
Okay,
nothing
perfect.
special. It's just my first one. So
Okay, no worries. Well, we love that. I just want to say thank you again, little mama, for being on the show today. Do you have anything else you want to say? You want to
you're
say hi to the
welcome.
chat or anything like that?
Hi Millie. Hi Butterfly. Hi Jess. I don't know who else is in here for me, but I appreciate y'all coming and thanks for having me. And
You're very
Jess,
welcome, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you being on the show today. If you could exit out the box. Okay,
you're
guys,
welcome.
listen, we ran a little bit late today, so this is Behind the Ink. That was our first guest, Little Mama. And just like you see, obviously she's not super blasted up, and her tattoos, maybe be for some time ago or just, maybe from not that great of an artist, but we still want you on the show because no matter how good your ink is or how bad your ink is, we still want to put you on the show and just hear about, what type of tattoo therapy or healing that getting tattoos has actually brought you. So if you guys are just getting in here, that was our first guest, and we still have two more guests for you guys today. So let's just go ahead and keep the ball rolling since we were moving a little late today. But thanks everybody. Let's get a roll call as we welcome our next guest into the box. Let's get a roll call. Okay, so let me see. I like to look at the tattoos when you guys actually see them. So let me see who I want to put in. All right, so here we go. All right, everybody, welcome Marvel, who's going to be our next guest. Behind the Hi, Marvel.
What's up, everybody?
I must ask you a question.
I must ask you a question. Trying to
Yes,
sit up
yes.
here.
I
Hang on a
have to
second.
say, thank you for
I'm doing
being on.
great. Thank you for coming through on the show. I know that you had kind of like a little bit of setback and stuff like that, but definitely I appreciate you for having me on, sticking through. So, what's your first question? Oh, before we get started, one
Wait,
thing.
why don't you introduce? Hold on, hold on. Why don't you introduce yourself to the chat? Let them know how long you've been on the app for, and just give a little intro, and then we'll get into your tattoos. Okay?
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Marvel Blaze. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much. But I've been on the app. I actually got on this thing back in like 2012. I think way back then. But back then, I think it was still kind of going through its little stuff, and I found out that it started doing streaming not too long ago, and so I've really kind of been on here since last year, I think November. So
Okay. All right. So what time do you stream and like what, are you streaming now? Obviously you're super tatted. So, what time do you
yeah.
stream?
Well, I stream and I try and do like different stuff. I really respect what everybody does, and I love the content people have on the shows. It's really great. My streams are kind of like sporadic. Like if I'm at the beach, I'll do a sunset. If I'm in the backyard, I'll have a fire or something like that. Just yesterday, I was doing my tattoo on my leg, so
Okay.
super live. I was live streaming that while I was doing my tattoo. Yeah.
Okay, so I actually most of my tattoos that I've gotten, I always go stream when my artist we got a really good rapport. I go down there about 6 o'clock and then we just chat until like 1 a.m. So he knows already I'm coming out there with my streamer setup and I'm gonna be tatting or talking and because he gets into it too. He gets on, he's like, my tattoo, everybody knows my tattoo artist and they love him to death. So I feel that. So
Right.
if you guys are interested in, maybe checking out him doing some maybe tattoos or just if you're interested in stream, even if you're not interested in stream, please hit him with a favorite because that's the best part about being on this show is racking up favorites. So let's get into your tattoo since the show is running a little late tonight. Let's go ahead and
Okay.
just get back to them. I'm just going to go through them one at a time. So it looks like this one is behind your ear.
Yeah, I really didn't have a chance to get my head shaved for the pictures, but I have my whole theme on my whole body is good and bad.
Okay.
So I have an angel whispering in my ear, and that represents to me, it represents like for me kind of represents like the wisdom that my mom and my grandma and people that speak good things into my life and just kind of give me that good wisdom, especially from my higher power, and of course I got Jesus there on the side, so uh, on my neck right here, so that's the good, so it's like Holy Spirit, Jesus and stuff, so
All right. Well, short and sweet. We got a bunch of them. So let's just run right through it. So there's the Jesus that you were talking about.
yeah.
Sorry about the quality. I don't know if it's the pictures. I don't know if it's the stream, but I hope you guys can get the gist of the idea of what this is. So, are all your tattoos by the same artist?
Not all, but I did get this whole piece done. I actually paid for the front and the back of my head, total $120.
Is it in prison? Are these prisoning?
Yeah,
Prisoning?
that's prison,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So they're not all the same. So your neck area is all the same?
Yeah, I mean, it's one theme. It goes all the way around.
Yeah, but one artist, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So let's go right ahead and just keep flowing through these. So, all right. Cheap way to get your tattoos. Guys, go do a few terms. Hello. Or you can
Don't do that, yeah.
thousands of dollars and I don't know. It's like a catch-22. Do you want to save money by switching to, going to prison on your tattoos insurance? Or
Just don't commit a crime and you'll be able to get inked up for cheap. Yeah, you better have some soups and some chips to pay for that. Is she frozen? Did she freeze? Did she freeze, y'all? Oh, no. She froze. Oh, boy. Y'all still hear me? Here we go. There you are.
All right. I feel like, okay. Go. Just restart. I've just been glitching all day. Yeah, it's all right. I'm just waiting for Marvel to come back in. It ended me. It's okay. So are you guys still here? I think the views are still going up. Am I in your favorites? Okay, Marvel, just select the box again, yeah? Okay. I'm so dead. All right. Okay, there you are, Marvel. Oh, you're in Florida. I'm getting ready to head out there next week, this weekend.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep it going. So what we were just saying is that for all you guys who didn't know, that you can actually go to prison if you wanted to get some cheap tattoos. So, um, um, so we'll just move on with the next joke, which will be, so this is your evil side that we have.
Yes. Yeah, I got a demon chick blowing. Actually, I mean, some people think it's fire, some people think it's smoke, but either way, it just represents the evil. You know, you got a good side, a bad side. Which one are you going to listen to?
100%. I feel you on the good and the bad. I really do. So, I actually seen the same tattoos with the whisper, but the one I seen was fucking fire as fuck. Like the details and shit like that was just so raw. I thought about it too when I also did the good and evil because I don't know if you can see it, but I love the
Yeah.
good. I just love the idea of just the good and evil representing, just things
Yeah,
to me that I feel like are evil. But okay, so here we go. We
absolutely.
got the next one over here. Looks like the claw. I see the claw at the top of the shoulder blade. I'm guessing this is
Yeah.
an evil side.
Yeah, it's an evil side. To me, I actually had a Hell's Angels guy design that way back when, and I held on to it for a lot of years, and then finally got a chance to get that tatted on. And to me, it just represents death trying to get a hold of me, because there's been so many times throughout my life where I almost lost my life due to this lifestyle that I was living, and it's led me to get locked up quite a few times, and I spent quite a few years behind the wire. And so,
Same. Yeah, same. So we welcome you here. We ain't no judgment on, what you did in your past as long as you're trying every day, just for today to just live better than you
absolutely.
did before. So, I truly believe that people recover and that, people change. And so, I've got 4 terms behind my belt too. So, you know what I'm saying? So I know that life, yeah, I've done 4 terms in almost 7 years of my life behind bars. So, I feel that. I feel that. And one thing I can tell you is we do recover and we do change. So, just because you got these where you got them, I know the style because actually, like my second or third show, I actually did a felon friendly episode where where I had my sponsor and just a few of my friends like be on here. So we love that. For all of you guys who are just now getting in, this is Marvel. He's our second guest on Behind the Ink today. And we're just, we love that. I love penitentiary work. I really do because it's like you really get to see some talent. My artist actually started inside, and luckily, he got out and met himself a rich, love of his life, and she bought him a shop, and he was able to put his talents, onto something else. So hi,
Yeah,
Thomas.
put them to use. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so he lucked out. He lucked out. So okay, so let's go. We'll just keep him going. So I can tell this is also evil. Are you an Aries?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I
That's
see the
that's
red one,
Satan's.
but that's
That's actually Satan's face right there. I mean, I know you can probably barely see it on here, but I got Jesus and Satan facing off in the middle of my throat because it was just the struggle
sick,
of life and death over me. You know what I'm saying?
sick, bro. That's sick.
So I
Let's
got the
see.
graveyard scene right there. There's the moon smoke coming up, some bats and stuff,
Come
and
here.
like a
Look,
cemetery.
come here. Come here. Come
Me?
here. Yeah. Come here. Look up. Now stay still. Oh yeah. That's fucking raw as fuck. You've got the people coming up the middle. Oh yeah. Love it. That picture doesn't know fucking justice. Look
No,
at the
Justin, at all. And the
smile.
back of my head too, like the detail
Look
is
at the
in there. I'm telling you,
aliveness
this guy
in that
that
mouth.
ice water.
Sick.
That dude's ice water. I paid $120 for this whole throat piece.
Yeah, you lucked out. You lucked
Lucked
out.
out. Like it
They
cost me a lot of bags of chips, some soup, some
just
candy
paid the
bars.
$2,000 by hitting a fucking term for the one time. You feel me? Hello. Fucking weak. Oh, you know what? Your neck piece is fucking raw. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love that. I love that. Guys, let me get Where is he at? Are you sure you want to make a little trip down there? And chances are, hold on, let me look at you. He's not going to touch you in the first place. No, just kidding. Shit, just a little penitentiary humor, right? So, anyways, okay, we have the next one here on the hand. We've got a little simple skull. Obviously, that's
Yeah, it's a rose. I just got bored. Matter of fact, there's a funny story behind that. We were trying to get some guns and stuff set up so we can run some ink in the day room, and above my bed was the power source for the 270. And I told these dudes, I said, look, I'm not getting up in there because electricity scares the crap out of me. It's invisible and it can kill you. And my bunk is right there. So they had to get up on my bunk and then go inside the light, and somebody shot out a 6-foot electrical flame, shut the entire power down during Empire. So there was almost a riot behind that. I got locked up and I had nothing to do with it. So I'm back there in the back drawing this pattern. And matter of fact, I got this tattoo on my hand through the bars. Like I was in one cell and there was a guy in another cell and he had some ink equipment. So I was like, I had my arm through the bar, getting my hand tatted through the bars on the other side.
Damn, I'm dead. Is that why it looks kind of not finished or what?
Yeah, that's why it's not finished.
Okay. So, all right, well, we're just going to keep that one going right along with this. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. We finally got a little bit of color in your tattoos. Tell us what this is.
That's my succubus. Yeah, that's it's kind of. Huh?
Say it again for the people in the back.
That's my succubus.
Your succubus.
Like a succubus. Succubus or BUS or something. Succubus.
Succubus. Okay.
Yeah, and for me, it was kind of like a personal tattoo. It's not really meant for a lot of people, but I felt like I wanted to share this because it was part of my struggle. It was my addiction. You know, my thing back in the day was I used to use intravenous drugs, and that's why you see the scorpion tail coming out of her backside, and she's got a syringe pulling off her head. You know, it's just like the inner demon that I face and stuff like that. You know, but I've been clean now for almost 2 years now.
Let's go. Make sure you hit Sharky with that favorite. That's my sponsor, my real life best friend.
I can't see anything right now. I got this little box thing in the way.
Wait till that thing comes up. It's all right. So when you see Sharky in there, make sure you hit him with that favorite. KBL, Prince. Make sure you guys hit these guys with the favorite, man. We all know the lifestyle, and we all love tattoos. So, you know, we're cool right here, bro. I salute you and your story. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for the roses. This tattoo right here, this is the one that I did the live stream on. I did this tattoo myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're an artist as well?
Yes, I am.
So do you draw freehand? You draw like, you know, just draw like regular?
That picture actually came out of a book, like an anime book, and it was kind of like a different. She was, I don't know, it was like a sexy chick kind of, but I totally twisted her around and added my own flavor to it.
I see that. That's super raw as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's super demented, but for people who understand the lifestyle, I mean, that's fucking raw as fuck.
It's a demon, I'm telling you. That drug is a demon, man.
100%. So, all right. So let's go. We've got, we're gonna keep them going. You guys, if you guys are just now getting here, type 1 in the comments. Let me know, all of you guys who are in here vibing with us. Let's get a roll call. This is our second guest on Behind the Ink Marvel. Hit him with that favorite. So, you know, your pictures are kind of shitty, so it's okay. People don't ever take, you know, the picture part serious. All right, so stay still, because moving, we're not going to be able to see what it is. Okay, so I see, it looks like a hand. That's a hand.
It's a tattoo gun.
That's a hand holding down what's that, a skull chain?
No, it's a tattoo. It's the tattoo gun.
Okay, come back. I don't see that. Okay, the tattoo. Okay, I see it now. I see he's holding the tattoo gun.
And if you actually look, I had it kind of switched around a little bit to have that.
It's not a gun.
Yeah.
It's a machine.
It's a tattoo machine.
Yeah, you know, they get on you about that. It's not a fucking gun. It's a machine. Sorry, I'm sorry. So, you know how they are, right? I cannot stand. Like, really, really.
It's a tattoo machine, y'all. It's a tattoo machine. Yeah. So I wanted that because that's my ink hand. That's where I get down. That's where I sling. That's where I get into my creativity side, you know. And it's all about that. It's all about that drive. It's all about that grind. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The
So
reason
how
why
long?
I had the
How long have you been doing tattoos for?
11 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 11 years. But I had the tattoo gun and the rose. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like people you have the ability to rewrite your story. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why, because it ends on my hand, is because from the death side of my life is going to turn into something that's very beautiful. That's why I have the rose there.
Okay. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. Okay. Very creative. Very creative. Now, how? I mean, so is it just the neck and stuff, or is the chest covered? What? How? How covered are we?
I do have a little chest piece, but I paid $120 for that little thing, and it was for my brother that went into the army and served 3 tours over there in Iraq. So
Okay. So are
yeah.
you going to continue now that you're out? It's a little pricey out here on these streets, huh?
Well, I got myself my own equipment, so I'm definitely in the right place.
Yep.
That's
Taking
my
work.
biggest main supporter of my life. That's my mom, y'all. That's Mama Blaze.
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah. So I ended up paying. I think I paid $30 for that tattoo.
Damn.
Yeah, I paid $30 for it. So you just find it's hard to find a really good artist, like somebody that's really artist. What's up, little mama?
100.
But yeah, the whole thing for my mom, it's not done. There's a ribbon behind the down below her, and there's actually two faint outlines of roses that I want to get done. So she's been my main supporter, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm a mama's boy. I love my mom.
Absolutely. We love that. We love that around here, man. That tells you something about, man, when I feel like when they have a good relationship with a mom, they usually know how to treat a woman right. So most of them don't hold that fire down to you. But okay, so that is it. I think that's all the tattoos that I have for you, right?
I think I sent a couple more. I do have a couple other ones on my leg. I have let's see. I'm gonna probably just do it like this.
Did you send that? I don't think you sent those ones in. Hold on. All right, well, just stay right there. Okay, so that's, I see an arm bending over. What is that person? Okay, so that's a gas mask.
It's a hand grenade.
Grenade.
She's wearing a
Okay.
gas mask.
Okay.
And then I got a devil chick with the pitchfork behind.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I have that tattoo is because, um, the lifestyle, when I think about the lifestyle that I was living, it's almost like making wrong decisions. And it's like, man, you're holding a hand grenade by the pin. At any moment, that pin can just come out and stuff will explode, and
100%.
it'll all go the wrong way. But the pitchfork and everything that's behind the chick, it represents something to me as far as not having the right. How do I say this correctly? Like when you're doing stuff that's righteous and stuff that's good, you're holding a sword. But when you're running with the devil, you have a pitchfork in the hand. It's either one way or it's the other. So the gas
100%.
mat, yeah, the gas mask is pretty much like you'll never see the enemy, the invisible enemy. Like, I mean, let's just face it. How many times did you go to 7-Eleven and there be that one person sitting there that you get free drugs? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it comes out of everywhere. So it's like, you're holding that hand grenade and you're with by the pin. Hold that hand grenade by the handle and keep that handle closed. Don't let nothing explode on you.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Wow. Well, thank you, Marvel, for taking the time out to come on here and to
Thank
share
you
how
for
you
having me on. Appreciate it.
and to share your story. And one thing I think about my audience right now is that my lifestyle is similar to yours. So you probably got a few new fans in here that are going to hit you with that favorite Type number one. I want
Appreciate it.
everybody to hit number one after they hit Marvel with that favorite. The love and support on here is real, and
Man, wow.
sharing your story and sharing your journey. You never know whose life that you might touch, and that's just one thing I can tell you from somebody who's been on here for 3 years. One thing I've never done is lie or not share just what I've been through, my prison, my I'm only 8 months clean. Just 8 months ago, I was doing dope again, drinking, doing just back to the lifestyle, even after I had made it successfully. So,
Yeah.
I salute you to getting clean and changing your lifestyle, because um, a lot of us don't make it out. So, thanks for sharing your story, Marvel. I'll really appreciate that. You're welcome here anytime. And, I wish you well on your journey. So thank you for
Thank you
sharing
so
your
much.
story with us.
Hey, really quick, I wanna see if we can get this going. I had an idea. You know all the gifts that they be having. I think they should have one in honor of your show. They should have a tattoo heart for a gift.
Right,
Run it by them.
right. Yeah, I've sent in suggestions. I've sent in suggestions, but I'm gonna have to send in another one. But I think when I get to level 100, I don't know. I have to come up with something creative. So that's a great idea, though. Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's see if we can all get it working on. Well, thank you so much for being here, you
appreciate
guys.
it.
This is our second guest, Marvel. Make sure you guys hit him with that favorite. We still have one more guest left. So let me see the roll call. Let me see how many of you guys are still in here. How many of you guys have made it through the first two guests in the show? We still have one more guest to the coming to this show right now tonight. Is our last guest on the show is going to be Beck. So everybody say hi and welcome her to the show. Thanks for being here, you guys. I really appreciate the love and support. Hi, Beck.
Hi. You okay?
How are you, Queen?
I'm good. You?
You know what I'm having? I've had a really bad day today, and I really didn't want to do the show, but I'm glad I did, just to get my mind off of things. So, I'm looking forward to hearing your stories and just being here with you guys, because I really need it right now. So, why don't you introduce yourself to the chat? Thank you once again for being on Behind the Ink.
So, I don't actually stream myself. I tried it once, but it was probably the worst mistake of my life. I lack quite a lot of self-confidence, so me streaming isn't the best thing to do. So I just like to come and show some support. But this, when I follow you every week, I always watch this show, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go and let you just look at me ink, really.
I love that. I love that. And let me just tell you, girl, a lot of people start off with that same feeling, including Holly, which is the number one female on this app, who, when I very first met her, had very bad anxiety and could not barely deal with it. But it gets easier over time. And one thing I can tell you, that this app will actually help you gain some confidence the more that you stick to it. So, thanks for being on the show and giving it a try. I'm going to guide you right through it. If you actually click the screen, you can get all those comments off there, girl, and you don't have to do nothing but just talk with me. So let's go. I've got your first tattoo up here, Beck. This is Beck, everybody. You guys, please hit her with that favorite. And this is her first tattoo. So where is this at?
It's just on the side of my chest.
Okay. So tell
That's
us what
so that's a matching tattoo that I've got with my mum. My mum is my best friend, and my sexuality, I am a lesbian, so loving women, I'll do all my life. But honestly, like, no love will be like what I have from my mum. So I definitely like to have that on me and know that she's always with me, no matter who I end up being with and loving for the rest of my life. She'll always be the one.
I love that. So she loves you and supports you through everything. I love that. My mom was same, and she's been gone for it's actually 5 years coming up on her death date. So I feel that. I love that. I love to see mom memorials with different tattoos, because it really just goes to show the different type of tattoo healing that a person can have, also in memorials and things like that. So that's short, simple, infinity symbol. I love that. Okay, so I've got the next one right here.
Yeah, so that says, forget the risk and take the fall. If it's what you want, it's worth it all. And that honestly speaks volumes for me, because no matter how many times I can fall, I always want to take chances, no matter how many risks there may be involved. Life is all about learning and growing, and knowing that even if you fall once, you can always get back up and just take the risks, honestly, because you never know what's at the end of it. So
100%. I love that. I really love that. Short and sweet. The writing is Risk and take the fall. It's what you want, then it's worth it. If it's what you want, then it's worth it. Okay, so for the ones who didn't hear it, where are you from, by the way? You've got the accent, so
I'm from England.
England. Okay, so the tattoo says, "Forget the risks and take the fall. If it's what you want, then it's worth it all." So I really like that. It's a very good saying. Does the heart in the music symbol mean anything to you as well?
It's just like a little bit of colour, honestly, just to wrap it up.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. Ooh, I really like what these are saying, girl. I really like the way you think. Hello. Short
This
and
speaks for
simple.
itself, quite honestly.
Yes, it does.
Like without love, there's no family. Without family, there's no love. So honestly, like this is it. It says what it is, basically.
Yes,
And
I
like
love
my
that. So
family
how
are
much did
definitely
you pay
my
for this and
support
where is it
system. So
located? How much did
definitely,
you pay for this and where is it located at?
it's on my left ankle, right ankle, sorry. And my tattoo artist is actually my brother's like best friend, so I don't pay anything for my tattoos. I have the same tattoo artist the whole way through.
All of it? Okay, so it's just a friend of yours. So obviously he gives you good deals and just as he gets better, he's just chatting you up, huh?
Yeah.
It's crazy because I remember seeing these on your Snapchat and I believe you were asking people what should you do next,
So I'm actually
right?
going for a full. I'm actually going for a full day on the 4th of May to have like a full day of tattoos. Like most
Yeah,
of my
because I
tattoos.
remember I just seen these on Snapchat, and I'm guessing obviously that's because I've had you on Snapchat. So I remember looking at these, and you were saying that you wanted some ideas, and now I get to actually hear the story behind it. So it's pretty cool. So tell us about these.
So the wolf like represents like strength by numbers, and that's basically to represent my family because my brother is just 4 years clean now, and his strength and him to get through what his life choices and everything like that, it definitely speaks volumes for itself, really, and like how much like the family have supported him and how we've all just come together and basically just been there for each other and guided each other through some of his darkest days and some of our darkest days, quite honestly.
Yeah.
And since he became a dad, like he's obviously been clean for 4 years now. Like he's in such a better place with himself. He's married. He's obviously got a kid there. Like his life is turned upside down, but in all the right directions. So that's definitely what that is. And the tiger, basically, them two go side by side, really. So the tiger for me represents like the courage and like personal strength in my own self. I have been bullied for like 8 years of my life because of my sexuality,
Right.
um, and stuff like that. So like that definitely they go side by side. Without like the willpower and the courage and everything like that, I wouldn't have been able to carry on. And without my family and the strength that we have as a unit, I probably wouldn't
Right.
be where I am right now. So they
Wow.
definitely
You
go
are
side by
very
side.
amazing. I'm so glad you came to the show today, girl. What a beautiful soul you are. What a beautiful soul you are. And, there's so many just like you out there who can just relate to your story and the struggles that you go through. A lot of people go through the shaming of being a lesbian or being gay or bisexual or whatever the case may be. So you could just
I am
totally
who I am,
understand.
honestly, so it doesn't matter. I like as much as like them bullies like affected me, like mentally and physically, like now, like I'm such a stronger person, and like one of my other tattoos will like indicate that. And then just underneath it says that's for my granddad. He passed a year ago, actually, last week, and it says always on my mind, forever in my heart, and that he always will be. So
So are those done? Are those done or are you planning on going? You said you're going for another session, so obviously are you gonna smack that background out more? Maybe put some color in there, or what are you doing
yeah,
with the
so like there's gonna be I'm not actually gonna do anything with them on the next sitting, but I'm gonna have a lot more like I just love geometrics, like I want like a pair of shorts type of thing. So I want to like close something up between the two legs,
Okay,
like make something like that will join them together.
okay.
I'm still
So
yet to
when you close
decide.
your legs, okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, I
basically
can't wait to see what you do with this, girl. Maybe we'll bring you back for a future show so you can update us on this. So, yeah, I would love to see some color. I think if you were to smack some color between that, it would just pop the the animals out so much. So one's a wolf. What's the other animal? It's a panther.
No, so the wolf, and then there's the tiger.
Okay, okay, I like that. Okay, very good, very good. I like that. This is going to be great work. All right, so here we go. We got the next one.
Okay, so another thing about me is I played football. Well, I actually still play football. I've played professionally though. I played over in Boston. Yeah, I played over in Boston. Played over in there for 3 years. Played for Boston Breakers. I fell in love with a girl over there, whose parents worked at, who was like the owners of a camp in Connecticut. So this tattoo here represents the camp, because like in the following summer, after the 3 years that I was there, I went to work at the camp, like obviously with my partner at the time. And that's what got me all my self-confidence. Like I just grew from strength to strength. Like every single day I was like doing something that was making me more proud of myself and like stepping out of my comfort zones. I learned a lot, not just about like the outside world, but about myself that I didn't even know. Like, so obviously the tree represents what the symbol of the camp was. The sunset is obviously how beautiful it was when I was there, and like the mountains are just representing like everything at camp. So that tattoo means a lot to me. Like it
Beck,
definitely.
make sure you favorite KBL. Make sure you favorite KBL. I believe he should be like my number 4th gifter for the stream. Hit him with that favorite. He's covered in super beautiful bright tattoos, but he has some really good nature and space and scenery and stuff like that. So I think you'll really like his tattoos. But okay, so here we go. Next one. Let's get a roll call, guys. Who's still in here with me? This is Beck, our final guest on Behind the Ink. So thanks everybody for being here. Let's get a one of all you guys that are in here watching this show right now. If you guys are interested in being on the show, whether you're super tatted, whether you got one tat, go ahead and send in your tattoos to Behind the Ink 2.0 on Snapchat. Send in your face, a headshot, your tattoos, and we'll get you scheduled on the show. Please take the show serious and send in decent pictures. And make sure you guys all hit Beck with that favorite, because part of being on this show is the favorites. And that's, we want everybody obviously to get some favorites in here. So Beck, thank you once again for being on here. We've got another tattoo right here. Why don't you tell us what this says?
So this one says, let your smile change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. And again, that kind of speaks volumes as well, like in itself. I feel like your smile is such a powerful, like it's probably one of the most specialist outfit that you can probably wear. So as long as you wear a smile, like the world is your oyster. So really, you should never let the world want to change your smile. You should do things in your life and in your world that's going to make you smile. You shouldn't let the world do that for you. So for me, like always know that no matter how dark your days are, your smile is that bright that it can honestly be electric and brighten the world up as well. So, and then obviously the globe itself is obviously the world, and then the roses outside are just basically just to wrap it up type of thing. So
I love that. I love that. I really needed to hear that. I really love what that says and just what that means. And, no matter what your smile looks like, and even if you ain't got no damn teeth, just keep smiling and keep doing things. I love that. I really love that, Beck. And you're an amazing human being, and I can just tell from the conversations of your tattoos. So I salute you, and thank you once again for finally, introducing yourself to me, because I know you've been around for a minute. So thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Okay.
So this one, the arrows indicate like no matter how many times like you want to like not so much travel, but no matter what angle you look at life or look at the world, like you're gonna make chances, you're gonna make changes, you're gonna go in different directions, but you know that no matter, if you just keep on looking up, that's where you're gonna go. So no matter what goals you've got in life, if you want to achieve them, then no matter if you go off in the tangents and go off one way or go off the other way, know that together we can just come to the middle and we can go up and get there. So obviously the final arrow going up indicates like the strength that you have, no matter how hard life gets or how tough roads are. There's always a way that you can achieve your goals, and if you just like obviously believe in yourself. And like, so my life has not been the easiest. Like obviously I've told you a little bit about myself and stuff like that, and I have probably gone off the wrong road sometimes in my life, but I'm always looking up, and I always know that with God by my side and with my family, like I said, strength by numbers, like I'm going to get there no matter how long it takes, or how long or what it takes for me to get there. So again, that's what that means for me.
I love that. I love that. Oh my God, who's just in here, just in awe? I know there's a few of you guys in here that are just like in awe of these stories and her journey. Hi, Turkey. I'm doing good. Welcome. I'm doing, yeah, I just love it. I really love what this means. And you know what? Like I said, I had a very bad day today. So just the things that you're saying are something that's just really penetrating my heart right now. And I don't know if I think I'm not the only one in here. So maybe some of you guys really just needed a reminder. And these tattoos are just a beautiful way to do that. So, is there anything else that you want to say? I once again, Beck, you're a beautiful person, and you know I feel like this has just made us close now. And thank you for sharing your just thank you for sharing your story and your tattoos and just what they mean to you. Yeah, I mean, how many of you guys? I need ones after you guys hit Beck with that favorite. You know, if she ever does decide to go stream, go say hi to her and just Marvel was another guest on our show. We also have Little Mama. You guys make sure why we type in one because we're gonna favorite Beck. She's our third and final guest on Behind the Ink. Turk, welcome to the show, bro. It's over, but you can watch it on Instagram or I mean YouTube. Anyways, Beck, is there anything else that you want to say to the chat?
No, honestly, just thank you for allowing me to come on. And like, yeah, I am still hella nervous, but I've definitely stepped out of my comfort zone again. And like, I just love coming here and like love showing you a little bit of support. I don't have a lot, but what I do have, then it's yours. You know what I mean? And that's the same goes to anyone that needs me. I'm here. So
You're amazing. You truly are amazing. And like seriously, it just I can't even tell you enough, Beck, because it's like, you come in here every day. Like some of you guys come in here every single day. And like to actually be able to talk to some of you guys is powerful for me. It really is because it's like, you being here every day, like that's more to me than, a majority of these gifts because some of you guys just really vibe with me and just relate to me and have just watched me in my journey. And I'm very grateful and I'm very glad. Like, how'd you feel? Like, it felt kind of good when we just guided through the combo. Did you have the conversation on? Or
no, I
did you
turned
turn it
it off.
off?
Yeah, I turned it
Exactly.
off.
So it felt like it was just me and you, right? You probably would have been anxious as hell if you click them comments and scroll up. Oh Lord, you need to see all of that. But I want you to do me a favor, and I'm going to leave the stream running for just a little bit. Why don't you scroll through the comments because there was a lot of people who were addressing you while you were in the box and relating to your tattoos. So definitely take some time out and scroll through that for us, okay?
Of course.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for being on the show. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to add this little part to my show. I want you guys to all type fave me in the comments. I want my whole chat to just be filled up with fave me. And I want you guys to go through and just favorite some people. I want everybody to just type fave me. And I want you to just choose a bunch of them and just favorite them. Just favorite each other. Okay? So if you make it through my show every week, we're going to do this favorite section every week where you guys can favorite each other. Thank you for being on the show. I'm sorry we're actually 30 minutes late. Yeah, so also we have listen, we have a tattoo artist that's local in my area who I hopefully one day will pull up on. So then I can really shout you out, Mr. Tattoo King. But meanwhile, make sure you guys hit him up with that favorite. It's his first show today. Few things. Kickside box real quick. Shout out to my blog, James Andrew the Third. We got some crunchy swag on today. So Kickside is a creator of this and quite a few other designs for myself and for quite a few people out here. So I want everybody right now to favorite Kickside. She's gonna hop in the box and talk about her show. Hey.
Hey, look.
Okay, there you go. See the good. Charismatic, see the good, you guys. That's something that I just truly believe in. See the good. I love that. And you're rocking my shit. You so bad, Kickstarter. What you mean?
It's
Listen,
Tuesday.
like, hello, I need you guys to freaking go and buy a $20, $30. Just go buy some merch and rock my shit. Rock my shit. So make sure everybody hits Kickside with that favorite. She's a huge part of my show every week. When you guys send in your tattoos on the Snapchat, you guys are actually speaking with her. So please hit her with that favorite. She also has a show. So I'm gonna let her explain it to you and tell you guys when it is.
Okay, so yeah, we have a show on Thursdays. Is Echo back? On Thursday nights at 6 Central Standard Time. It's called The Other Side. It's for the love of the addict, for you to come share your story in your healing process after loving the addict. Whether you're a parent or a spouse or a child or just a best friend, anything, and you're just how you dealt with it, how you're healing from it, how you're recovering from it. It's an amazing show. We've had amazing, great turnouts. People have showed up and showed out. It's been awesome. Super, super thrilled
I
and
would like
happy.
to say I'm one of those people, but unfortunately, my healing process it doesn't really deal with going back into these emotions. So I do support you on that show. I'm happy that it's growing, and I want to make sure that my audience can link up with you and just experience that show. And thank you for everything that you do for us on the show. We appreciate you, Kickside, so much.
Love you, girl.
All right, love you too. Big shout out to Emoji J. You guys, Emoji J, he records this show usually every week. So he has a YouTube channel that you guys can actually go and see all the stuff. I don't know if there's anything else that I'm remembering or forgetting, but thank you for being here today. Let's do a final roll call of all of you guys that made it through, and then I'll go ahead and restart. I need some good energy today, you guys. I'm going to restart my stream. I've just had a really rough day today. So I'm glad that I did the show because I wanted to just call it off. I'm glad that we did what we had to do. So thank you guys for being here. I'm just going to restart from my tablet and come and vibe out with you guys. So once again, another great show. Thank you to all three guests who were on here and who shared your guys' stories. So I thank you guys. I'll restart right now. Oh shit, wrong device.